Hello students, in my last video I had discussed with you supervision and its fundamental principles. Of course, supervision has many advantages, but a very frequent question is asked in the examination as to what are the defects and lacunas existing in the present-day supervisory procedure. This is a very important question, and this video answers to this very question. So, let us see these defects, or so to say lacunas, one by one. The first defect is the presence of unsuitable supervisors. It is seen that the persons assigned with the duty of inspection have no experiences of school education at all. Naturally, such personnel will fail to understand the problems of teachers and the school as well. The next very serious defect is that it has become a matter of pomp and show. You might be knowing that for inspections to be held, the school authorities make great preparations for many days. The moment the inspection comes to an end, each and everything reduces to its original position. Next point, centralization of policies. Planning and policies in connection with supervision is done by higher authorities, and in this connection, teachers are not at all consulted or taken into confidence. Next glaring defect is the excessive workload. Inspectors usually are overburdened with administrative work. A large number of schools comes under their supervision. They check the registers, office files, records, but they find very difficult and hard to go to schools and do justice there. Next point is the dictatorial type of inspection. The most serious defect of the present-day supervision is that the supervisor misunderstands his work and duty. He feels as if he is a dictator and the staff of the school is at his mercy for promotion. Next, interference by private management. In the case of non-government schools, there is a lot of interference by the managing committees. Although the supervisor gives views, suggestions, but the head of the institution, the principal of the institution, find it very hard to implement and execute the same without the approval of the managing committees. Next, a very serious defect you should know is that the distrust between the supervisory staff and the school staff. Sometimes, out of disbelief and suspicion, the inspecting team conducts a surprise visit in the school, which is nothing but harassment on the part of the school staff. In such situation, the mutual distrust sweeps into the school environment. Now, all these demerits needs to be erased and rectified for the betterment of educational institutions, and the role of the supervisor should be based on the recommendations of the Secondary Education Commission 1953, which I state as to study the problems of each school, to take a comprehensive view of all its functions, and to help the teachers to carry out his advice and recommendations. So, with this, I bind my video. I request you all to give your suggestions and comments, and do subscribe this channel. Thank you.